Hi there, everyone. This is Tina, and this is your message of the day. And this comes to you on the day of Sunday, December the 17th, 172023, 2023. And if you see the numbers of the date and you reduce it to a simple number, one number, it comes to number 8. Now you might say, what does that mean for me? Think of how you write the number 8. You take it from one side and then you kind of move the line around and bring it back to the other point. So that's what it is. This day, it's basically about finding your center, finding your balance, finding a sense of alignment, what works for you. All of this we keep on, you can say, harping on, or saying the same thing every day, right? Like I hear this a million times. Oh yes, I have to be in alignment. I have to be in balance. How do I do that? This day, don't think about what happened yesterday and what did not work for you yesterday, because you're still carrying that regret anyways today. And don't think about tomorrow and how glorious it's going to be. Think about today and what is a priority to you, all the realms of your life, be it physical, be it mental, be it emotional, spiritual. Look around you in your immediate environment. What is irritating you about your physical house even? It's not bad. It means that that item no longer serves you. That furniture needs to be moved around. That decoration needs to be redecorated. That's you basically redecorating yourself. You do that, you have a sense of accomplishment. Change something around in your routine, something you've been procrastinating on. Go ahead and complete that task and say, oh, finally I got that drawer organized, or I got that cupboard organized, or I gave away that money that I wanted to. You'll feel a sense of accomplishment if you do just one small thing like that. Do two to three small things, of course, you'll feel on top. And definitely treat yourself for that. Never do the divine forces say it should just be a task that you just keep on doing and get exhausted from and say, for what purpose? What purpose did that serve? Because the sense of purpose is something that's kind of lingering in the planetary energy. Why am I here? What am I supposed to do? How do I go forward? All of that, those questions are like lingering and going on, coming up. That's why, again and again, this issue of what is important to you and a priority to you, if you stay very much in the moment, your priorities will take care of themselves because your to-do list will become smaller and smaller. Why? Because you're trusting your inner self much more. You're bringing the divine forces into your life in all realms, in all ways. The more you trust your inner self, the more you ask the divine forces to be with you, the more you will see those so-called signs. Signs are not just something the angelic forces give. The divine forces in all realms, Divine Father, Divine Mother, the Fae, yes, you might not think they give signs, but they do. So whoever you choose to believe in, your foundation point, never will I tell you to walk away from what you were born into. Ask for a greater connection to those forces. How is it that I can get to know you better? For me, it is the Hindu religion. So I say, Durga Mata, Divine Mother, present yourself to me in some way so that you're not just words on paper or picture that's just in front of me or just something that I engage in because I'm told to, but I feel you. I know you as a living presence, as fire, as passion, as life force, like that. So go ahead and do that for yourself. And you might say, what has that got to do with this card in front of me here, which has got an angel in it? That's you transforming. You're not choosing to be bored or disillusioned with life anymore. You choose to take, you can say, the reins in your hand, right? It's like you decide to drive the chariot. The horses are going to be led by me. I'm not going to be led by the horses, and I'm not going to be told or tell others what to do, right? Transformation is that. How do you choose to approach your day? With complaint? With fear? Just saying the same thing is going to repeat itself? Or this time you say, no, this Sunday, I'm really going to have the sun shine upon me in every way. Look into his eyes. The pure violet flame is pouring through to your own eyes. Immediately, just look around your room. It will feel different. Look over your body. Not analyzing how old you are or what's missing, but how precious you are that you have a body and that you carry body, mind, and spirit together so beautifully that you're capable of receiving this message and understanding it, analyzing it, and using it. Be proud of yourself. I am. Remember the I am statements? Bring them back. And look into his eyes every time you doubt yourself this day or want to give up or just say this is a useless process that I just keep on repeating and nothing seems to ever change. You see his lips now. You might say, why has lips purple? Because he's choosing carefully the words he uses this day. Words have the capacity to create more pain, to bring more hatred, negativity, a sense of disillusion, negativity, or words can use to flow with the rhythm of life, to heal, to rejuvenate, to love, to spread compassion, to spread joy, to reunite, to bring forward, to create. So you choose your capacity of language and speaking. What do you want to use it for this day? It's all in your hands because literally you're holding this bowl of life, and this bowl of life is nothing but another representation of the huge cauldron of light literally running the universe in the hands of the Akashic Council and all of the angelic forces and Divine Father and Divine Mother. You're absolutely cared for in every way. You just choose to be part of this and don't hesitate and say, my gosh, that is just too magnanimous. Am I even going to be able to touch that bowl and understand what it is? It's right there in front of you saying, yes, look at me. Draw it out for yourself if you want to. Use a bowl of your own and conduct a prayer with it. It's that much more real for you, right? Ritual. But carrying a separate kind of energy this time with the violet flame, removing all that is old, unnecessary, worn out, doesn't serve you anymore. Now you might say, that is also a huge task. How do I know what's not good for me and what's a bad habit and what's a bad relationship and who should I speak to and not speak to? It's not saying reject people on purpose, but it's saying that what you know and your heart knows is hurting you and is unhealthy. Let that go, right? Or transform it. It's not saying just break up a marriage for nothing. It's saying what's the disharmony within the souls? Why are they not speaking to one another? You know it. Feel it for a moment. That's why I was quiet. And look at all of the energies moving around in that beautiful ray of light that's triad colored. White, violet, and golden, aiding them. And if you see something very interesting, and care to note that it's also going into spots in his body, creating beautiful balls of light. So it's literally aiding a healing and transformation process. I now ask you, Archangel Zadkiel, to help me transform. Start with yourself. Don't be too magnanimous at this point, and don't try to be a great charitable instrument or something where you're still hurting. You want to complain. You want to understand. You want to just sit there and just soak it in and say, I don't want anything right now. I just want to feel peaceful. All of that is you, because see, it's also going into his heart center. Until your heart is at peace and feels like extending love, none of this makes any sense, because the bottom line is love. So if you keep on complaining and you're doubting what you're doing, you're negating all this process. It's for nothing. It's just going there and wasting, you can say, the time of Archangel Zadkiel and yourself. Why do that to yourself? He will not tire. He will never get tired like that. You will be tired. You will give up. You will not care. You will not feel. Your faith will just go down and be lost. Why do you want to be that way? Give yourself a chance to succeed instead. Transformation is exactly that. Transformation is not a bad thing. That's another thing that happens on earth. The words change and transformation are devastating to us. We're like, oh my gosh, that means the familiar is going to go. Then what am I going to go into? That road, I don't even know where it leads to. If you ask the Divine Ones to be with you, that road will lead to where you're supposed to be, not where you are complaining and feeling limited and lacking and not enjoying. Which one sounds better? Going into the sunlight with the Divine Ones, guiding your way and helping your dreams to come true and giving you the action steps to do so? You'll become your better self. More of you will start to express. More of your higher self, like we spoke yesterday, will come into your higher life. Yes, your higher life. I didn't say that by mistake. Because you will enjoy a higher experience of life. It doesn't mean that you leave Earth. No, never would I wish that for anyone. Earthly life will seem like it's on a heavenly plane. There'll be so many divine surprises, and the law of attraction will flow faster and better for you. Because look at his face. It's just so determined and focused, and he's looking right into you. His third eye is absolutely open and shining. That's you too, trusting the guidance that you received today. And you might receive it actually in an unusual faculty that you don't use usually. Like if you're a very visual person, you might find your empathy skills or empathic skills or feelings rising. And that's the first thing that reacts, and you'll be surprised. Or if you're a person who is very empathic, then you might find your thoughts saying that, pay attention to me first. That's okay. It's all a nice divine ploy to help you understand that you have 4 faculties. Use all 4 of them. So many times on earth, what happens even in books and modalities and classes, it's but natural. You want to know what's the highest and most dominant and strongest capacity within me? Let me use that. That doesn't mean the others are not working. You just then start to ignore them. But if mind is still running and heart is still there and hearing is still there and your visual capacity to see, your perception is still there, and you just keep on focusing on one, what happens to the others? Obviously, you will not trust them anymore. And you will receive so many times guidance that is feeling, but you're a visual person per se. You say, oh, that's just nonsense. No. Today, transform the way you approach your own self and your life. Perceive differently. Right here and right now, just even look at him and see now. Yes, I'm asking you to see, not as a visual person, but as whatever comes to you. First of all, a thought comes, maybe some whisper comes or a song in your immediate environment captures attention, a sound, maybe a feeling regarding what he's trying to say or convey through this message comes through. Or you see something different that has not been spoken about thus far. Trust that transformation. You're transforming. And this holy light, the holy spray there, use it throughout this day. Be inspired, be excited, be a creator. I ask for transformation, Archangel Zadkiel, regarding. He is just, you can say, aching to help you. But remember, as powerful as he is as an archangel, he cannot come forward without your asking. Never will the angels step into anyone's free will. And nor can he use them this way to hurt anyone. Be rest assured of that. Only good and the alignment with the light, how heaven wants you to proceed forward. So you can absolutely trust also the guidance you receive. It will not take you off a cliff somewhere. You'll be perfectly fine. But trust. That's why if you see how the light goes into his body, it's going into specific spots. That's the chakra points. The points of movement, right? The left arm and the right arm. Now, why the left and the right arm? You can use it for any purpose. Don't go into past, present, today. If your left arm is your dominant arm, that's fine. You're a certain kind of person who uses that. Or your right arm is your creative arm and you want to use that. Fine. Heal, create, mold. Enjoy the capacity of having arms and palms at the end of them. How many things we use and how many purposes we use our arms and palms for, we don't even realize. Today, be grateful for that. Just maybe enjoy the kind of hands you have and what you're doing with them when you're twirling your fingers around something. Or maybe on purpose, do a painting or something, or some kind of prayer even that involves, like mudra yoga involves, or Reiki involves using of hands and palms. Enjoy that process. Just because to say that, wow, I never even realized the instruments that I have. And then if you see, the left and right side has huge wings. And you say, he's an angel, he needs the wings, right? This is for you, dear one, to help remove those challenges. Of course, the left side is removing all that you've been carrying too long. A trauma that is affecting you from 20 years ago. An insult that was given to you maybe even 2 hours back. I'm just giving you examples. Your heart can feel it. You know it. Immediately bring whatever comes to your mind immediately. Something will come up that needs to really, really be let go of, to release. And this wing will help you then fly away, literally fly away and transform what has been a challenge and baggage thus far. Emotional turbulence, mental disturbance, spiritual unrest related to the same. It's all together. It's a huge baggage that sometimes becomes overwhelming to bear. Just cross that now. Leave it behind forever. And then the right side brings to you the chance to then step into that tomorrow that you want to. Again, that transformation definitely awaits you. That's why it's coming right now. Telling you, don't carry the normal way of relating to life, but instead choose to receive the best, because the best is ready for you. You just extend your hands out into that cauldron and say, whatever doesn't serve me right now, let it go. I'm ready. I am. Remember the I am statements? Go ahead and do that. Claiming. You're claiming your best life, not being selfish, and it will not hurt anyone because it's for the highest and best and good of all concerned and connected with you and those you influence, the situations you influence, the places you go to, all of that. So you don't have to say a big long prayer that is complicated. So thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. And this comes to us as angel prayers from Kyle Gray, and Kyle can be reached at kylegray.co.uk. And the superb way that Zadkiel presents himself to us as an image comes to us through the art of JASON MCREADIE, and Jason can be reached at vectraits.com. And I am Tina, signing off for now, and we meet again tomorrow. Please do give your thoughts and comments. It comes also as transformation for me every day because I learn and I grow, and our love and family here also moves forward. God bless each one of you. Thank you for being here. Bye-bye.